الو تسمعوني؟ يا ما اسمع احد. الو تسمعوني؟ الو تسمعوني؟ ايوه. يا ما اسمع احد. صوتي ما اسمع يا قبل شوي في البث. كان في مشكلة في الصوت، معليش. هذه مشكلة اللي يتفلسف يا عيال. اللي يتفلسف قبل البث يلقم كذا على عينه. ارحبوا منورين. الله يحييكم. وعليكم السلام ياسر. ولكم الشيخ. دقيقة، المباراة وين هي؟
Victory for
منورين الربع. معليش كان عندي مشكلة في الصوت. يلا حيهم. حيو ما في زيه.
The man from Saudi Arabia, the best supported man here in Riyadh. You can probably hear the noise behind us. Ryan, you've just been smiling non-stop.
Yeah, it's outstanding. The support for Team Falcons and Abu Makr is unparalleled compared to any other support in this competition. You can see there really is a home favourite for this one, and it might push him to win this game.
I want to ask you something, Shells. As a man who's competed previously, how do you block out this noise? I mean, is it even possible? The headphones aren't strong enough.
I'll be honest, I ain't got enough XP for this game right here. I don't know how you would block out this crowd. I mean, you got to turn up all the volume as you can. You might need the music and the game sounds. I don't know how you're going to stop this though.
You are watching live scenes in our arena here in Riyadh at the Esports World Cup. Top 8 would be a fantastic achievement for any of these players. They go into action.
ايوه يا شيخ، ظبطت الحين الاعدادات يا عيال. معليش.
Opportunity to make a huge name for yourself.
It's a very big opportunity for him indeed. Of course, I first got a real eye on him in the ECL and I was very impressed with how he's played.
اي صوت صوتي.
That young, he's got the confidence he needs and he definitely believes himself that
صوتي يا ياسر ولا صوت ايش؟
Not only Abu Makr, but that crowd behind him as well. That's going to be a tough game.
He's actually not got any headphones on right now, Ryan. If you were playing in this situation, he's telling them to calm down already. He's going up against the crowd already.
Honestly, to win this game will take not only the FC ability, but to be able to withhold the pressure from the fans as well. You can tell in those late moments, it might be a factor, but He's somebody that I believe has the ability to
يا
win this
سلام يا
game.
سلام الحضور.
But then the pressure might tell. I'll be honest, this is some atmosphere.
This is some atmosphere in Riyadh, the Esports World Cup, the FC Pro World Championship. The
صوت
gold
معلق.
trophy is
أبشر
just
والله.
over our left-hand side as well.
تبي نقسم من أبيض والله أبشر.
The esport is all about. It is genuinely
وين
unbelievable.
الصوت
in here.
حقه؟
Honestly, I'm just smiling because I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is just think about any away game. If you're a football fan, you're going with your boy. This is an away game for Samu Gamer. I don't know how you prepare for this. I'm just stunned, honestly.
I mean, they've got a drum, they've got everything here.
منورين يا الربع الله يحييكم.
Who are in action here as well. Emre Yilmaz is in action. He's going to be just behind us there. I mean, all the focus is surely on our main game here.
100%. But I guess the key for that matchup, Emre against Levy, is that if you're a Team Liquid fan, somebody's going to get you some points.
توقعاتكم يا عيال سويها ابو مكة.
Emre will be feeling playing when this crowd is. But that could affect their game as
Look
well.
at Levy's perspective. Levy had to play how many Team Liquid players already in this competition. Now he's up against Emre Yilmaz, who is high flying. It's a horrible matchup.
And remember, we are at the stage in the competition where the keys get crushed. Levy has already crushed
فهذا الصوت ضعيف.
Bor's key, who is his team.
أي صوت يا ولد.
It's a pretty ruthless situation, isn't it?
أنا مقصر صوته مرة. تسمعونهم؟
Beat your teammates here, and I mean, I'd rather beat my teammate in the World Championships than to get there, you know what I mean? So, of course, it's a tough situation for him, but they're all professionals at the end of the day.
I'm sorry to keep mentioning it, but this arena is genuinely shaking. We can feel the bounce of the Team Falcon guys, the atmosphere they are producing.
بإذن الله بإذن
Not
الله.
just today, but yesterday as well. And just imagine if this man gets to the final. Imagine what this arena will be like.
It just feels right, to be honest. Honestly, I want to see him get there. After seeing this atmosphere, I just want to see how much he can up the tempo as the tournament goes on, because if they're doing this for a round of 16 game, could you imagine the grand final?
But in his way is Samu Gamer. You can't write the man off. He's had a fantastic year in the FC calendar. Shells, I mean, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot going on, but he's got a game to play, Abu Makar, and he's in a game.
He's in a game and he's playing against Samu Gamer. Of course, he's a man of the dark arts. I will mention that. The 4-2-1-3. And if you play FC at the right way and Samu Gamer, which I know he can, it's going to be a tough matchup for Abu Makar.
Ryan, I mean, when we're looking at this and we're looking at what Samu Gamer has done this
كذا
year,
أصوات يا عيال
he's
واضحة.
got to be full of confidence.
Yeah, 100%.
أنا
I feel like
خربت
obviously
الإعدادات
winning
حقت الصوت
the league in
حرام.
Italy was a fantastic
خربت
accomplishment for him. Champions League was phenomenal as well. We both saw him play. Well, three of us did, in fact. We were very impressed with him. This one's an extra step forward, though, in my opinion, when you're up against the likes of Abu Makar in a game like this. It's an away game, as you mentioned, so I honestly don't know how he'll be able to cope with this pressure, to be honest.
So let's get some early predictions from you all then. You'd be silly to probably back against Abu Makar in an environment like this. Can Samu Gamer beat him? Can he make the top 8 instead?
Well, anything is possible, so I'm not going to write
توقعاتكم
Samu
يا
Gamer,
عيال.
of course, but listen, if I was Samu Gamer in that
يسوي أبو
stage
مكة
right
ولا
now,
لا؟
I'll be shaken, so I've got to stick with Abu Makar.
I'm going to agree. Maybe the crowd might have had an influence on that, I'll be honest with you. I think Abu Makar might have a little bit too much for him, to be honest.
أبو مكة.
A quick reminder to everyone watching at home, Anders Bergang is out. Danny Pitbull, he's also out. Big names are falling, but there are huge names still left in the
الله يبيض
tournament.
وجهك يا
I
ياسر.
mean, yeah, if you look to the top bracket, I'll be honest, if I was there, I'll be looking to try and book my place in the final, but in the bottom bracket, there's so much big names. Nicholas that we haven't even mentioned. Of course, Emre versus Levy. That matchup should be a final, that's how good it is. So there's still a lot of talented players left in the competition.
I mean, it feels like a disservice because Emre versus Levy is an incredible game.
Yeah, I feel like that one is really hard to call. Really hard to call. If you're asking for a prediction for that one,
يا عيال أمس مني كان يشجع باور. في أحد مشجعين باور أمس كان موجود الحين قصدي. فدوس صناع المحتوى. ارحب يا يوسف ارحب. وعليكم السلام والرحمة. معليش ما شفت. متى مباراة مكة؟ الحين الآن يا قلبي. اللايك يا اخوان، اللايك. يا والله يا شو اسمه، البث حقي متأخر. اتوقع القناة الثانية.
A Dutch prodigy who has been relentless this season.
A little bit of a thank you card over to
هذه ورزون، الأولى ورزون، وهذه
get the plant down in a 5-on-5 scenario.
وما كمتها.
And next up, Samu Gamer. Just 17 years old, but already an E-Serie A champion and one of the brightest young talents in the world. He's here to show the big stage does not scare him.
And hit up his opponent. Give it up for Abu Makkah!
ايه يا شيخ ابو مكة.
The pride of Saudi Arabia thriving under the spotlight and bringing the fight to every opponent. With the home crowd on his side, he's hunting for a place in the top 8.
Four warriors, 2 spots in the quarterfinals. It's time to see who steps up when it matters most.
Absolute electricity here at the Esports World Cup for your FC Pro World Championship Finals. Abu Makkah is in town and he takes
صلوا على النبي يا رب،
the
صلوا على النبي.
up-and-coming, the rookie of the season, Samu Gamer, myself, Richard Buckley and Gravison guiding
الله
through
يوفقه ان شاء الله،
these
الله
two
يوفقه.
mammoth matchups here. Myself, Richard Buckley and Gravison guiding
الله
through
يوفقه ان شاء الله،
these
الله
two
يوفقه.
mammoth matchups here. Teammates going head to head, friends. The hometown hero, Team Falcons, finest son, Abu Makkah against Samu Gamer. Grav, this is huge.
This is FC Esports right here. We can see the whole.
اتوقع ابو مكة يدعسه، مو بيفوز، لا بيدعسه.
And the first thing that comes to mind is, what is Samu Gamer thinking now? Because, I mean, first things first. Second international event.
ابو مكة بيدعسه يا عيال، باذن الله انه بيدعسه.
And having hundreds of people just behind you, cheering for your opponent. Not only that, booing you.
Booing you. I think that's the big one. They're not only cheering Abu Makkah every single kick of the game, they also are preying on your downfall. They want you to lose. They want Abu Makkah to put 10 past you. This is going to be truly must-watch FC. On the other side of the stage, we have to talk about it. Emre Yilmaz and Levi David, 2 teammates for multiple years. To my recollection, they've matched up 4 times over the last 4 years. Levi David has a 3-1 record against him. These are going from international events such as the 2022 Global Series qualifiers to the Esports World Cup last year, where Emre Yilmaz beat Levi 5-1 on the main stage. 2 online tournament wins, a Wicked Wednesday in 2023 and an off-season showdown in 2025.
ترى الشات شيء معلق عندي في اليوتيوب. منورين الله يحييكم.
And Samu Gamer, your quick thoughts on that?
كلهم باسمه.
Liquid matchup, and who do you see coming out on top?
I just think Emre at this moment is probably the best player in the world with the way he's been playing. He was flawless on the group stage. He was flawless on the ECL as well, and it seems like he's truly an unstoppable force at the moment. But how many matches have they played at home warming up? It has to be hundreds. We don't see. It has to be hundreds.
Someone else who's been flawless here so far is Abu Makar, a 9-4.
عليكم السلام يا احمد. منور الشيخ. يا عيال كيف الصوت واضح؟ صوت البث واضح؟ صوتي انا واضح؟ لاني مغير الاعدادات حق الصوت، انا شوي غيرتها، لعبت فيها شوي. بدأت المباراة يا عيال، بدأت. أبو مكة الأبيض صح ولا الأسود؟
Samu Gamer is going to be using that 4-2-1-3, which is a good formation for the counter-attack, a good formation for the defense, but a hard formation to try to keep the ball as long as possible. He's going to look for those first-time passes as well, the through balls, and he's obviously going to spam those player locks as well, as we're seeing just now. But
Samu Gamer, first chance of the game to silence the crowd, and he does exactly that. The young Italian off the mark in the opening 5 minutes here, and that's exactly what he needed to do.
We were just talking
about
the way he plays with a 4-2.
يلا يا أبو مكة تكفى.
And to be fair, Abu Maka has been defending really well, but in this one he might have been losing the player switching a bit too much, but that's a perfect.
لا الثاني.
Try to predict.
ولا إعادة أشوع.
The manual one from Abu Maka. And one thing that I really like from Samu Gamer, no reaction, no looking at the crowd, no anything. He knows he has one job, and that's looking at the screen and playing the best possible he can. 1-0 to him.
Abu Maka, as long as he's in the game, the crowd will.
يا أخي لا جان بيقهرون، لا قالوا أبو مكة.
Last year at the Esports World Cup, finished in the top 4.
تكفى.
But he did suffer a heavy defeat, a 7-2 loss in that matchup. He was successful on home soil this season in the ESPL.
لا.
Just rolls away and Buffon will collect.
He knows the game plan. He knows how he needs to be vertical now to beat Abu Maka. Not only that.
يلا يا أبو مكة يا شيخ.
I feel like those first time through passes are massive for him because of the way he times things. Actually, the only game he's lost in this tournament is against Johnny, player who's
plays very similar.
Yeah, fairly similar game style. The only difference formation 4-5-1 from Johnny, 4-2-1-3 from Samu Gamer. Let's see this attack. Nice defense.
Yeah, really aggressive as well. Nuno Mendes and Samu Gamer engaging in the wide area and just taking the ball simply off his toes. We have
فكنا من ذولا ما نبغى نشوفهم.
breakthrough between Emre Yilmaz and Levi David. And it's Emre Yilmaz going 1-0 up.
He's just playing perfect as if for.
ما حد مهتم صدقني، ما حد مهتم.
I mean, La Liga FC Pro played. He did have a tough first week. That was back in February. But then when he came on March, he was unstoppable. And that's March, April, May, June, July, playing the perfect C, really. I mean,
he won the cup in San Sebastian.
He won the ECL as well, and it was a top 4 result in the La Liga FC Pro finals as well.
Abu Maka coming forward here with Sami Eto'o in a wide
يعني أبو مكة تكفى.
Again, just runs straight into Nuno Mendes, and you saw for a second there the second man press activated with Relentless Plus. You can press for longer with the second man player. It's quite important there.
It is huge because Samu Gamer uses a lot of the second man press, and with the Relentless, it gives you 8 seconds in total, which is a lot.
Just offside.
But he knows the game. He doesn't really care about the offside. Like, if he gets the timing right, he will score goals. So he knows he has to look for those layer locks.
Abu Maka could be his first chance on goal. The block coming in from Samu Gamer, which will allow him to come forward. But he is it's quite restless, really, Samu, when he goes forward. And look at this crowd live from Riyadh. at the Esports World Cup, part of the FC Pro World Championship. They've been on top form every single time.
منورين يا الربع.
The Team Falcons
الله يحييكم.
has made their way into this arena.
Nice
They love
defense.
Abu Maka here.
They do.
يلا يا شيخ
Because
تكفى.
it's really hometown hero. The way he's been playing not only in here but as well in international events. And not only that, he carries himself with proud. I mean, I do think some gamers playing.
أنت والله أسطورة يا أحمد يا حبيبي والله.
Gonna go back and forth.
Do you also think, maybe not intentionally, but he's frustrating the crowd? They want to see goals. They want to see Abu Maka in possession. As Joseph there, he's supporting Samu from home. The Wonder Kid. Abu Maka coming forward here with Pele taking the space to suffer too. Lovely left stick dribbling. This could be the first goal of the game, but once again, Amar Davashvili in the way. Whipped into the box. There he is offensively at the header.
والله قريبة يا حرام.
That's just the first peek of really Abu Maka's game style, which is his gameplay. He's going to be trying to bait the second man press from the center backs, because we just see a pass cued by Samu Gamer. I'll just explain this in a second, Richard, the game plan from Abu Maka.
تكفى.
عرض.
عيال والله أنا قوي ذا اللي ضده.
The player through, but talk to me about that game plan from Abu Maka.
As we've seen, Samu Gamer is using the 4-2-1-3, sorry, and he's using Kane as a cam to really try to come back and defend those cutbacks. So as we just see his goal, Levy, to make it 1-1, beautiful counter-attack. So really Abu Maka's plan is to try to bait the second man press of the center backs, because we know Samu loves to try to go for the second man press with pretty much every single player on the pitch. But if you do that with the center backs, you'll get
منورين يا عيال منورين الله يحييكم. يا واد غير ما نبغى نشوف.
Try to left stick dribble for a bit. The center back will be out of position and you can go for a pass. So that was just a sneak peek of what Abu Maka can do.
رجعنا أبو مكة.
Find those angles, because if not, Harry Kane will get the ball easily.
We're back on board with the featured matchup here. Abu Maka and Samu Gamer. Coming out of the back of the pause was Samu. Wanted to change something. Obviously, we're not going to give away the tactics and coaches' input, with our voices being echoed around for everyone to hear. Play a look in behind. Pele. Big
تكفى.
Abu Maka.
تكفى أبو مكة حرام يا شيخ.
He's starting to knock on the door.
A beautiful attack. He tried to, I mean, as much as you can try to make Samu Gamer player switch manually into a center back is going to be huge. In this instance, he had the space. He went for a player lock into the open space, and that's a beautiful long ball pass to Harry Kane.
At the moment, Samu Gamer always seems to have a way out when Abu Maka is trying to steal the ball back and force the pressure. And once again, that long ball pass in behind. There was an offside.
حرام حرام يا شيخ.
For Samu Gamer.
That's a really poor offside trap. The first thing that you really learn from FC experts is just that you cannot offside trap when your opponent is attacking on the wing, especially if you have the long ball pass in here. But you really learn from FC experts is just that you cannot offside trap when your opponent is attacking on the wing, especially if you have the long with ball pass. Not just one easy tap in by Ronaldinho to make it 2-0.
He saw the trigger of the run on the right hand side. He's offside trapped to try and catch him.
يلا يا ابو مكة تكفى والله. انا يمديه يا عيال.
Half a second too late.
يمديه
Easy.
بالروح
Abu Maka trailing
بإذن الله ما يروح. تكفى اعطيت ذاك. تكفى هدفك. تكفى. يا شيخ. تكفى يا ابو مكة. ريمونتادا باذن الله يا عيال. ريمونتادا باذن الله.
The moment Samu Gamer player switched into another player, as you can see now, he's just passing it to Botellas. The moment he missed that player switch into Marquinhos, it was the moment in which he could erupt with Alexia Botellas with the speed boost. That was really the first mistake from Samu Gamer on the defense. And it gets punished. 2-1.
And look at what it means to those fans. They're living and breathing every single kick of the ball here at the FC Pro World Championships. That's an out ball that he's hit a few times already here, Samu Gamer, and I think Abu Maka at half-time probably needs to try and assess how he can stop Samu constantly
تكفى كتف له تكفى.
ball down the line.
تكفى لا يروح.
There's nothing really you can do because you have Marquinhos with the long ball pass, you have Sesko with the long ball pass as well. So he's going to be able to throw those passes every single time he wants. Especially with those body types as well.
As soon as the attacker gets in front of the defender,
لا.
he's always going to win it.
إيه. لا.
Scrappy for Samu, but he won't care one bit.
اقسم بالله انا سلك. سلكت معه.
The left stick dribbling on the wing was just perfect.
يا الاشقر.
He managed to keep the ball for what? A minute and a half, 2 minutes. And when he was able to
حرام يا شيخ.
he knew what he had to do. You can see he's just dribbling here, and that driven pass with the player look is just amazing.
حرام 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 يا ولد.
With the rebound and the low dribble.
هي ام اللعبة الغبية يا عيال.
The recycle.
نورين في
I
البث.
gotta tell you to go for a player lock, player switch into a striker, and go for that bullet pass. You gotta be so quick. He was able to do it. 3-1.
The quickness and the precision.
والله يمديك يا ابو مكة تكفى.
Has to be perfect.
It really has to be, because if you miss the player lock, that's a chance wasted.
Abu Maka just before half-time here, looking to give himself a little bit of hope in this matchup. Samu Gamer has been
pass, yeah.
in control of this matchup from the outset until the 46th minute. As 45 minutes in Abu Maka's.
حرام يا عيال تكفون. يا رب يا رب يا رب انهم ما يمدي يرجع. اللايك يا اخوان اللايك.
This is a really tough match to call. I feel like Emre should be the favorite, but with the way Levy has been playing for a couple of years, not only that this season, it's really hard to call him an underdog in a match.
Absolutely. He's a constant Championship Sunday player.
Always.
Always in semi-finals, always in quarter-finals, always in finals. But Emre Yilmaz has been lifting those trophies
constantly as well.
لا لا.
Samu to go 4-1 up, stops inside the box. Didn't know if maybe we're going to see a reverse
تكفى ابو مكة.
back through the legs. After the
يا عمري يا شيخ. يلا يا عيال يلا.
Abu Maka, everything to do. Here's Eusebio down the left-hand side. He's trying to find a recycle, but Charlton's probably just a little bit too far out the picture here. Offside traps coming in from Samu Gamer, alleviating the space inside his box, forcing Abu Maka to play. Defending very well at the moment is Samu Gamer.
I really like his draft as well. I mean, that Marquinhos, Cantona, Hurricane on the midfield, You have everything really. You have offensive.
Again, that ball just goes out of play this time, but it's always on.
You have passing play styles. You have big body types. You have as well. Also, the chance for
يا عمري
that
بمكة
we're just seeing now.
تكفى.
Balls over the top. What a ping that is to bring Lucio into play. Lovely dribbling. He shoots. Wins the second bounce there. Does Lucio Pateas in an area of the pitch, dinked over the top. Here is Alexia Pateas, shoots at the near post, and a good save from Kanate.
I think we're seeing Abu Maka.
يمديه يا عيال والله يمديه.
Now, and the player locks as well, because it seems like what he was doing in the first half wasn't really working.
تكفى.
Apart from that, Alexia Putellas speed boost.
عيال الخصم والله انا خايف.
Gotta tell you,
عيال الخصم خايف والله.
It's amazing, really. Look at Sesko now.
He's got everything he wants in the team. We were talking earlier about Sesko defensively being incapable.
تكفى.
Offensively though, that's where he thrives.
That is it.
And he is using him offensively as that.
The first thing
يا عمري الباص بس ما كملت.
24 Anders Bergan. Oh, Joselu as a right back, 4-3-1. The way he just attacked and overload the right side every single time with Joselu. I feel like it's something similar to what Sam was doing now with the 2v1 with Sesko on the right side of the pitch. So we jump over to game B. This is the goal from Emre Yilmaz. A beautiful pass from Messi to Marquinhos. It is scrappy, not gonna lie to you, but Bini gets it done. 2-1. Emre is not happy with the goal, but it counts.
Absolutely. We are back underway with our featured match. Abu Maka trying to find a way back into this game. There's Eusebio, and there's hope.
يا عمري جاب الثاني. ما وقفوا هم ولا ايش الوضع؟ حرام ما شفت الهدف.
Really struggles. It was a 3v2 on the middle of the pitch. It was the Cam and the two strikers against the two center backs. As you can see now, you're gonna see how the ball gets to Olise. And look at Samu Gamer. He panics. He doesn't know what to do. 3 player switches into both center backs, and that's where Abu Maka is able to go for the goal. 3-2. And that's the situation he has to look every single time, because Samu Gamer panics. He has to defend with centre backs.
You'd like to see you'd like to see Abu Maka trying to isolate those areas much more frequently.
It is fairly hard because you're playing against 4-2-1-3, so you have 2 CDMs, but you gotta be quick. You gotta try to force the second man press with the CDM to get it out of position, and you gotta look for that camel and strikers against the 2 CBs.
Just when you thought Emre Yilmaz was starting to get control of that match, Levi David fires right back. Caroline Graham-Hansen, 3 opportunities for him in that game and 2 goals scored. 2-2 the scoreline. Samu flying forward. Eusebio with a couple of step overs, but straight into the presence at the back. Abu Maka, you want to see him down the middle of the pitch. Here he is. Pateas fired into Pele. Can he go round the corner? Double tap pass. Intercept plus working a treat.
يو يا الباص. يلا يا رب يا رب يضيعها يا رب يضيعها.
4-2 Samu Gamer. Just when Abu Maka thought he was getting back into the game, Samu Gamer snatches it away.
I really want to see that replay because I didn't see Eusebio anywhere on the pitch, but Samu Gamer knew he was going to be onside. As we just look at the replay, look at Eusebio. He triggered the run. That's
what a run that is.
Wow. Not only that, but to be able to trigger the run, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And Ronaldinho as a striker, he might not be the best finisher, he might not be the strongest striker.
هو كان حزين عرفتوا بس يوم شاف الكاميرا قال اوه اعطاه ضحكه ترى شفت الكاميرا.
It wasn't just Samu Gamer going in front. Levi David with Harry Kane. 3-2 up against Emre Yilmaz with 2-0 minutes on the clock here.
There's not a lot of time really. 20 minutes left. And it seems like every single Levy match today has been really tight. Throughout the whole tournament, really.
We'll bring you the full-time result and the reaction to that match as it does round up. But we have got Samu Gamer breaking Falcons' hearts here on the main stage.
Oh, this could be it.
That's an error from Abu Maka.
Oh, this could be it.
That's an error from Abu Maka. Great feat from Samu.
Nice.
But he makes up for it, does Abu Maka.
I really like a change from Abu Maka. Renato Veiga as a left back was changed for Lukaku now. Lukaku has to be a better option to defend against that Sesko as a right back. I feel like Lukaku is going to do a better job in those 2v1 situations on the right side of the pitch.
And maybe even a better option going forwards as well.
We didn't see Renato Veiga that much throughout the whole match. Maybe Lukaku will be the answer.
يا اخي ما حد مهتم من ذولا يا ولد توكل منهم.
That is a phrase that we have said plenty of times as he slides that one into the bottom corner. No reaction from Emre. And Samu Gamer still poised, calm and composed as he goes 5-2 up.
هجت يا عيال هجت والله هجت.
Wow. I mean, we were talking about fullbacks. Look at Nuno Mendes, the way he's been triggered, pass, you know, and then the low-driven shot with the playstyle plus. I mean, it's just really perfect. You see, there's nothing you can do. You start from the back, you trigger the run with the fullback, and you know your objective really is to pass it to the fullback, but you gotta throw at least a couple of distractions in there. That's what he did. Pass it into the center midfielder, pass into a striker. Boom, Nuno Mendes, easy low-driven shot.
And we're seeing Emre Yilmaz and Levi David here on your screen.
What happened here, Richard?
The last time we saw it, Emre Yilmaz had just equalised to go 3-3. But Levi pulled out this piece of magic with Harry Kane.
Oh! The heel to heel. I mean, you can see Renzo's reaction.
نورين يا عيال الله يحييكم.
I didn't. And to be honest, that has
out the corner of my eye.
Whoa.
Abu Maka at the Esports World Cup last year suffered a defeat 7-2 on the main stage in the semi-final. In the round of 16 here, he trails 5-2. He has 15 minutes on the clock. It would be the comeback of all comebacks.
He has to change at least the formation. That 4-2-3-1 is not going to make it.
تأخر اللاعب حرام يا شيخ.
3-4-2-4 something.
منورين الربع 33 واحد الله يحييكم. اللايك الربع اللايك عشان نطلع اكسبلور. ما في امل خلاص تجي. يبغى له 4 أهداف عشان يفوز. والدقيقة 87 صعبة.
He's been booed from minute 1 to minute 90, and he simply does not care.
He doesn't. One thing that I love about Samu,
لا تضيع وقت.
he's been proved. He went to extra time with Facu, with everything on the line.
ضيع وقت ابن الحبايب.
Seems like we could say he has the dogging inside of him as well. Like, of course he's a good player. Of course, when things are going on his favor, he's good. But when he has to pull that fire inside of him as well, he's able to do it. He's a total package. We could have a world champion in the making with Samu Gamer.
There was a lot of conversation at this bottom half of the bracket. Abu Maka, Nicholas, Oberon, Jafonso. Samu Gamer was the name left out. He is now the name on the tip of the tongue as we go into tomorrow's quarterfinals.
Nice defense again. I feel like he defends really well every single situation. It's just those where he manually have to defend with the center backs on the middle of the pitch. I just feel like in those situations he panics, he player switches a lot, he goes for the second man press as well. But apart from that, he's been defensive just perfectly throughout the whole match.
Well, we're going to have two big exits here from the tournament. Abimaka gets one back to go 5-3. 2 goals in 6 minutes.
باقي 6 دقائق يا عيال.
And there's still hope.
6 دقائق يا عيال، يمديه يقلبها يا عيال.
Do you believe, Richard?
It would be something historic if he was to go on and score 2 goals in the next 5 minutes. But it's not just Abimaka who is potentially on his way out. Levi David with 2 minutes on the clock leads 4 goals to 3 against Emre Yilmaz. The ECL champ is potentially exiting the FC Pro World Championships in the top 16. Who would have thought coming in today that we'd have lost Emre and Anders?
تكفى يا شيخ.
Not me, Richard, not me. But this is Riyadh, this is EWC 25, this is the FC Pro World Championship.
GG يا 7-8.
Anything can happen.
Samu Gamer just going to play that clock down. As you see the split screen, both matches. Emre Yilmaz, that's where I'm focusing right now. 90+3. Is there late drama here? Elise, finesse. What a save that is from the goalkeeper. Corner whipped into the box. Lucio with
شوف
the
ابن
header,
الذين،
Another chance.
ابن الذين قاعد يضيع الوقت.
into the box. Recycle. Tackle. That will do it. Emre
اللعبة يا
Yilmaz
شيخ.
is out of the FC Pro World Championship. His teammate Levi David goes through to the
بس يا حبيبي، بس يا الأشقر،
Not only that, we're gonna see the last
بس يا
kick
حبيبي،
of the
بس
game. And we're
بس
gonna
ماسك
see
الكرة مع كناك
the hometown
وديها بيت
hero
أمك
being
يا ابن
eliminated
الحبايب.
of this tournament.
خلاص يا
Samu
حبيبي،
Gamer
بس
goes through. And it's one of the best players in the world right now. Top 8 secured.
What a moment for Samu Gamer. Abimaka getting the love from the audience.
ما عليه ما عليه ما عليه يا أبو مكة، ما عليه.
But their hero falls out of the tournament. Samu Gamer writing his name in the history books, a quarter-finalist, and he's joined with Fancy on the stage now.
You just beat the home favorite in front of their crowd. What do you want to say to them right now?
I don't want to say anything.
على شهم يا رجال. منورين منورين يا ما قصرت والله بمكة، ما قصرت. اي نعم طلع من البطولة خلاص. هذه التصفيات دور 16.
Tell me about this journey. How are you feeling in this moment?
كيف شعورك بعد كل الرحلة هذه إلى اللحظة اللي أنت يعني صحيح إنك أديت مباراة كويسة بس إنك خسرت بالأخير، فكيف شعورك اللحظة هذه؟ أول شيء الحمد لله ما أدري إيش أقول. سويت كل اللي أقدر عليه، جهزت فترة طويلة لكن غلطتين ممكن كلفتني المباراة غير اللعب سيء. لكن كل اللي أقدر أقوله إني بيجي اليوم اللي أرد فيه الجميل لهذا الجمهور، وعبر الزمان سنمضي معا إن شاء الله.
I've been trying to prepare for this match for a very long time, and just a few mistakes cost me the whole tournament. So I just can't wait for the moment to return the favor to this crowd.
Well, what does it look like in the coming year for you? What are your plans in FC 26?
وش خطتك في عام 2026 في EAFC الجديدة؟
إن شاء الله بإذن الله أحاول إني أطور من نفسي أكثر، إني أرجع لنفس المكان هذا، وإني أفرحهم الموسم الجاي إن شاء الله.
باذن الله باذن الله.
والحمد لله الحمد لله أن مسلمين كل تأخيرة في أخيرة، أنا متأكد إنه هذه خيرة لي إن شاء الله. الحمد لله.
I'm going to be trying to work as hard as I can so I can go back to the stage and make this crowd happy.
And one last final note to the amazing fans here in Riyadh.
إذا عندك أي ملاحظة أخيرة ودك تقولها للجمهور الآن.
شكرا لجمهور فالكون، شكرا للعيال اللي جوني من مكة، أخواني شخصيا، شكرا لهم جميعا. أدري اليوم ممكن ما قدمت المستوى اللي أنتم تعودتوا عليه، ما خذلتكم، لكن أتوقع أنكم أنتم كلكم شايفين الجيم، لكن كل اللي أوعدكم فيه إنه الموسم الجاي بإذن الله بكون أفضل وأفرحكم في نفس المكان. شكرا لكم.
باذن الله باذن الله يا شيخ.
Here, traveled all the way just to support me. I want to thank my brothers and my family who made it all the way here just to support me. And I promise you, in the next year, I'll be back on the stage and I'll do better.
And I'm sure you will. Thank you so much to Abu Maka, and we'll send it back to Nicole.
I'm here with Levy David. Congratulations on that win. Look, I know you're going to have mixed emotions right now because you'll be happy with that. But Emre Yilmaz, who you beat, is obviously a teammate of yours and I know a really close friend. So what's going on in your head right now?
To be honest, I feel bad for Emre, but I would lie if I said that I wanted him to go through. So I'm obviously very happy for myself. I think it's a big win. I think Emre might be the best player in FC 25, or at least the most on form, as he won E-Champions League a few months ago. I think I played very well. Group stage was a bit tough, but as soon as the KOs start, it's a different tournament, and I think I showed that.
You're through to the quarterfinals tomorrow. You'll be facing Samu Gamer. How are you going to prepare ahead of that game?
Yeah, I think the intensity of the games are insane. Samu Gamer is a top player. I've played him several times in practice. It's definitely going to be a tough game, but I'm just going to try and display the same level as I did here against Emre, and then I think I can win that match.
And how are you finding the tournament so far here in Riyadh? I mean, we were just standing here listening to this crowd. It is absolutely incredible.
وش تبون نتابع يا عيال؟ تبون نتابع وارزون؟
Insane. Even though the crowd might not always like me because of Team Liquid, I love it because the Saudi fans are insane. It's the best atmosphere.
هذا وش طيب وارزون راحت يا عيال، وارزون انتهت. هذه وش يا ولد؟
upsets, just shows the level. But I just want to say quickly before we head over to a break, the sort of wholesomeness that we've just seen there is absolutely fantastic. Levy obviously paying respects to everything going on with Abimaka there. It's just great to see, really.
Tom, last words. This might be your last game on this stream, so just how's it been for you on the B stream?
Absolute pleasure. Loved every second of it. I mean, the action's only going to get better through the last couple of days as well. Can't believe how good it's been. We've seen surprises, seen loads of goals, seen a load of atmosphere. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Tom. You've been absolutely amazing. But as Shuri was alluding to, we are going to be going for a quick break. But when we come back, we have one more matchup.
يا دي ورزون ولا شو الوضع؟ نبغى نشوف بطولة ورزون.
Going into the quarterfinals. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
ولا فيفا ذي. ورزون وقف البث حقه شكله. طيب الربع انا بسجل مقطع الحين، مقطع اللعبة معينة. حلوين. بسجل مقطع وبنزله ان شاء الله، بصممه ومنتجه وبنزله قريب. فاشوفكم على خير وفي امان الله. شكرا على الحضور يا رب، الله يعطيكم العافية. بث خفيف لطيف، في امان الله.